Sometimes I'm a little bit clumsy. In my real life, that can lead to anything from needing a new phone case. I broke an OtterBox to needing an oral surgeon because I broke my jaw. My mom and I should never tell the jaw story together because I tell it like it's a comedy and she tells it like it's a tragedy, and it just... Nope. But after 25 years, I'm pretty aware of my clumsiness. Not aware enough to not be clumsy. More that I'm aware that I'm not clumsy when I'm in a choreographed dance or fight. I'm not clumsy when I play sports. I'm not clumsy when I'm mentally aware of my physical actions. More or less, it's the mundane, repetitive actions that trip me up. Often literally, because my brain is 3 worlds away. Now in a show, that usually means I'm okay. I'm in the moment, I'm listening, I'm reacting, I'm paying attention. But mostly, I worked out all the trouble spots at rehearsals. For example, at the end of my first encounter with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, after I've set the Scarecrow on fire, I say, "Helping the girl to the Emerald City could be your last burning ambition," and then I pull one last flame out of the top of my glove and I run off. The problem with this one is how easy it would be to hit the Scarecrow with my broom. Like, in the face. So I just need to know that my broom needs to stay in my upstage hand, and I can't flip it around until I've taken a few steps. And it works. I've never hit Joel. This is the moment when I've stabbed the broom into my knee. Twice. But I'm concentrating on not hurting Joel. There's only so much I can do! I also take the ladder more slowly than most people. My excuse for this show is that I'm in heels, a full-length dress, and slippery gloves. But really, I just have zero faith in my natural sense of balance and a remarkable history of falling off or on stable surfaces. So I'm self-aware enough to catch the more hazardous moments ahead of time, and the rest of it is usually fine, because I'm automatically more aware of my surroundings when I'm performing. However, after 55 shows, some of my movements have started to seem mundane and repetitive. Last week, instead of picking up the mute and putting it in my trumpet, I threw the mute at the music stand, and then watched as it bounced from the stand to the shelf to the stand, and then miraculously missed the cymbal on its way to the floor. It's many a similar slip that destroyed my OtterBox case. When I summon the poppies, the chorus enters singing and dancing, so I twirl. And for the first 40-odd times, the twirl was fine. And then one time, I rocked back on my heels and I realized how easy it would be for me to topple over and into the audience. And now it's like I've forgotten how. I don't know if both hands are on my broom or if one hand's down or up. I don't know what my feet are doing. I've sort of just accepted that I'll never remember. The moment comes, I make a choice about my hands and I turn around. It's not graceful, but with this strategy, I should be able to stay on the stage. For me, it's most frustrating when something unexpected happens and I just can't deal with it. During the Wednesday matinee, there was a spider hanging at eye level, right where I was supposed to stand. And with gloves on and a basket in one hand, I actually didn't have the dexterity to do anything. Since I squashed an imaginary bug earlier on in the show, it'd have been kind of fun to smoosh it mid-air or something. But the chances of me pulling that off smoothly, mid-line, very slim. Especially when compared to the chances of me throwing the basket and Toto into the audience when the spider is faster than anticipated and starts to crawl up my arm. So instead of being awesome, I stood 2 feet upstage and finished the scene like I couldn't see the spider wriggling at the end of its thread. Anyway, assuming I don't step sideways off the stairs as I'm melting, the rest of the shows should be fine. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye!